Hello, welcome to today's video. In today's video, you are going to be learning about abbreviations for specific name titles. During our time together today, you will be needing a piece of paper and something to write with. If you need a second to go get those items, I'd like you to pause the video now and go get them. Let's get to it. Located on our screen are name titles. Let me read them to you. Mr., Mrs., Miss, Doctor. These are titles that people use. Think about the teachers that are in your life or the doctor that you see whenever you go in for your checkup. Their names may include Mr. Patterson, Mrs. Grandy, Miss Paye, Dr. Coney. Those are titles that people will use to reference or identify their role. We are going to look at a few different examples. These examples have been written incorrectly. It is our job to identify which titles are written incorrectly and how to correct them. A name title begins with a capital letter and it ends with a period. Are you ready? I believe that you can do it. Mrs. Dowd had a surprise for our class. Do you remember what we said earlier? We said that a name title begins with a capital letter and it ends with a period. Here we see someone's name, Mrs. Dowd. It's missing a period. Let's put our period there. This sentence is now written correctly. Let's do another example together. She put on a show with her funny puppet, Dr. Short. Dr. Short is also written incorrectly. Remember, we said that our name titles must begin with a capital letter, D, R. What do they end with? Great job, a period. Because we're talking about someone, we must begin their name with a capital letter as well. I'd like you to write this on your piece of paper. This sentence has multiple errors. Does Dr. Kim work on South Street? Let's write this together. Does Dr. Kim. Now, doctor is her title. Doctor must begin with a capital letter, D, R. Her name is Kim. Her name must also begin with a capital letter, K, I, M. Work on South Street. Because this sentence is asking a question, it must end with a question mark. Let's read our sentence again. Does Dr. Kim work on South Street? If you need extra time to finish writing your sentence down, pause the video now. Here's our last sentence for today. We are going to write this sentence together as well. Does Mr. Dunbar drive a white car? This sentence is also asking a question, which is why it ends with a question mark. Let's write together. Does Mr. Dunbar? His title is Mr. It's written incorrectly. How do we write that correctly? A capital letter and a period. Great job. Mr. Dunbar drive a white car. Does Mr. Dunbar drive a white car? Congratulations, you are all done with today's video. Remember, abbreviations are just name titles for people. There are abbreviations for other things as well, but for today's lesson, we talked about titles. Remember, name titles begin with a capital letter and they end with a period. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.